I know it's good for me, and that's to be brief in cold weather. So I am glad to be here to help at least get some hot air out there, warm you all up. It's good to be back in Harold. The last time I was here was when we were celebrating the successful completion of the Harold Terminal, and that's been great for the producers in this area, and it's good to be back for another piece of good news for Harold and the producers in this area. I think we've got a lot of people to thank. I want to add my thanks to Matt Chaudhry for coming to South Dakota and putting the pulse processors facility here. I think it's going to be great. This is kind of the epicenter for the pulse crops that are grown in South Dakota. There's good markets for pulse crops in Europe and in Asia, and growing markets in America as well. So we're at the forefront of what America is moving to in consumption, and so it's a good time to be in this area and in this line of cropping. Research from SDSU, Dakota Lakes Research Center, has also shown that pulse crops like this are good in rotation with crops that are already grown in this area. So it should be good in terms of, I don't know if they help put nitrogen in the soil, that's my guess, puts nitrogen in, and so if you're following up with a crop that needs nitrogen, you're in better shape for having pulse crops precede it. So that's smart farming. I want to say not only thanks to Matt, but thanks to the community of Harold for your support, for the land gift that was, or the land sale that was mentioned just a minute ago. Thanks to Bank West, thanks to USDA for helping finance that. Thanks for my team at GoEd and Pedco for helping put the deal together. Thanks to the 79 equity investors and producers who from this area not only put in their money but made commitments to grow crops that will feed the plant. Thanks to Tom Young and Brian Baus and Tom Tweed and Brian Minish for agreeing to be on the board. This is the first pulse crop processor in South Dakota, and I hope and believe it will be a great success. I'm glad Matt decided on South Dakota rather than North Dakota. You might know that Matt was in China with a trade mission looking at Chinese markets, and was there when I was leading the trade mission, only he was there with North Dakota. And I'm glad he decided against North Dakota and South Dakota. We do like North Dakota. We need North Dakota for parking. So we don't want to say anything bad about North Dakota, but we think he made the right decision. Welcome very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I must say you guys are better salespeople.
Good.
And I believe in South Dakota, but I'm not sure about the weather. The weatherman shot 54.
Oh, they're North Dakota.
Yeah. Well, you know, we all heard about this little saying from the Neil Armstrong, the small step and giant leap. The pulse industry has been such a case in North America. But 15 years ago, North Dakota was growing less than 15,000 acres. The first pulse industry, pulse processing plant came along, and second and third. Today, North Dakota is close to a million acres. They're close to surpass a million acres. And they have become the top exporter of pulses in the United States. And north of North Dakota, Saskatchewan, Canada, 20 or 30 years ago, they were doing less than 50,000 acres. Pulse industry came, processing industry came. Today, Canada, especially the state that the province of Saskatchewan, they are the top exporter in the world. It's a $3.5 billion industry, and they have 32% of the market share. Pulse is a staple food for 1/3 of the world population. There is a market there. Farmers here in South Dakota, they are looking for something more than just a rotation. It's a good crop for rotation, but if you don't have a market like any other crops, most of the time the crops will die out. So I really want to thank, especially Governor's Office, UAD. You guys have been fantastic. All the crew you have, everybody in your department has been extremely helpful. Petco, especially Jim, he has been a champion. And without Jim, the project was not possible, I would say that. And then unsung heroes, Gary Amber, you know, he has been one of my champions. He lived in this project and we had a lot of challenges, but he got through. And the Sherry Dad and many other people. On this note, I'd like to introduce my board, which is really one of the best people I have in this team, and that's why I really believe this is the best place, this is the best team, and one of the best places to grow pulses and sell pulses. Tom Young, would you like to come here? Tom Young, the president of our company. He's also president of the Sunflower Association.
Currently past president, National Sunflower.
Has been very helpful. Tom, right? Tom, please step in. And Brian Minish. This is Brian Minish. I'm sorry, Brian is not here, but Brian Boss. Brian, you here? So please step in here. So these are my board members. I'm really proud of these guys. Tom, would you like to add something to it?
Just a couple of things. I'm also the chairman of the Hughes County Commission and want to be sure that you know that Hughes County is really happy to have this here. Good thing in this county for economic development. But I also want to say I've been a part of trying to bring this kind of development to Central South Dakota since 1992. I don't know if you remember, I was part of a board that tried to bring an ethanol plant to Blunt in 1992 in the same fashion. And one of the first things I was told by a producer, I said, we want this to be producer-owned, is it'll be a cold day in hell when that happens. Well, here it is. So, really happy that everyone's stepped up to this point. Proud of the team that has been put together to do the construction. Milt Morris and his team, John Nystrom and his team, and the rest of the crew that's part of building the building and putting the project together for us. I think it's going to be a great